Hey there, Brian Hawkins, Next Step Survival, and I'm going to do a real fast video on cooking our soup for the week off-grid style, straight from the prepper pantry. So at least once a week we will take food off the shelves of our prepper pantry and make a meal. It might be breakfast, lunch, dinner, doesn't matter. And we have a camp chef, and I have a Weber grill and a Blackstone griddle that I'm in love with. Sometimes I'll take a cast iron pan, put it on that with the coals, and it works really good, really well. The Camp Chef works really well for cooking. It does blacken the bottom of the pans, but it comes right off. So what we'll do is I'll take ingredients straight from the prepper pantry, and something like this wouldn't count. So I made this on that Blackstone, seasoned it up. It's just chicken breast cut up, seasoned it up, put it in a freezer, and I got a bunch of it in there. And this will be for the soup for the week. Again, this is for a week. This isn't for one meal. Generally, we're just cooking for a meal. And I decided to use this. But I could have used, sorry for the traffic, I'm on my front porch here. I could have used some cold packed chicken. Have a bunch of this in the pantry, and this works beautiful for things like soups and salads and that type of thing. And oops, sorry. And I'll just go over this real quick with you, and then we'll let you go out and play with your own pantry. So what I have right now is my broth, chicken bone broth, and some noodles. And I can my own. We make our own chicken bone broth. These are little pints. I use those for the quarts, but this is just easier to carry out here, just for demonstration purposes. But throw the bone broth in there. I threw a couple of different kinds of noodles, egg melt noodles, and so what is this called? Rotini? Rotini. I don't remember. It's these little. But anyway, I just used that because we had two open bags, and I just wanted to finish those up. I could have used rice, made chicken and rice, or I could have taken. I'm out of ground beef that I can myself, but of course Keystone is amazing. Sorry about the road noise there. And I could have instead of chicken broth, used some stewed tomatoes and some tomato sauce, and made spaghetti or goulash or any kind of thing like that. So this is all about being able to know what to store in your prepper pantry and how to cook it. So it doesn't get any simpler than this. We're just outside with $100 Camp Chef or whatever. I don't really know what this costs, but it's not very expensive. And now what I'll do is I'll just take and put my chicken in there. Now I'm not gonna, well, I probably won't put you through all this. I'm not gonna actually go through all the steps, because that's just going to be boring for you. I'll put my chicken in there. Like I said, I could use my canned chicken. I'll put a couple jars of onion and celery that I canned myself. Just giving you some examples. I'm going to put some baby carrots in there. I could have. I also can the whole carrots that's cut up. I'm out of mushrooms that we canned last fall. We've used them all up, but until we get some more, we have plenty of these for a backup. So I'll put a couple of cans of that in there. I'm probably not going to do it today, but sometimes I like to throw some peppers in there. So I have some. This is a mix of. I did this in 2018. Jalapeno and bell peppers. It's real good. I also have jalapeno peppers that I dehydrated and dry packed in these jars, and those rehydrate real good. I love jalapenos. It's one of my favorite peppers, and that's what we got going on. So maybe I'll bring her back when I get this done, but I want to just show you how quick and easy this is. There's literally just throwing the ingredients in a pot and heating it up, and we're good to go, because everything is already cooked other than the noodles, obviously. All right. While that soup is out there simmering, I thought I'd bring it into the pantry and show you some other options. So I literally canned the 52 quarts, or no, 52 jars, most of it's quarts, there's some pints back there, of soup last weekend. It was 6 stock pots, and it's 3 different kinds. So I got vegetable soup with sausage. So this is just a matter of opening up a jar and heating it up. You could actually eat this cold, depending on, you know, how you like to eat. I can actually eat cold stuff, but my wife, she'd want to heat it up. Chicken vegetable soup, and then that's cabbage soup, low calorie. I also make these soups like this. This is a pork butt with vegetables, and it's real hearty, tastes delicious. And those are some options there. So once you get into canning, if you're not already there, you start making basically meals in a jar. Open up a jar, pour it in a pan, heat it up, you're good to go. And we're very low on our vegetables right now because, well, we went through the entire winter and the whole COVID thing, and we didn't go to the store a lot. So rather than the fresh stuff or buying the store-bought stuff, we just went and used up what we had in the jars. Here I am with some canned meat. So we canned a bunch of meat. So here's cold packed chicken, all that, and then see, we got some cold packed pork loin and some pork roast, more pork roast, pork butt cooked with garlic and onion, it looks like. And then of course we got the beans and the rice and all that type of stuff. This is a living pantry, or what we use. So this isn't for long-term storage. We have all that as well in buckets, 5-gallon buckets, but we try to use this stuff. So yeah. Other meats are the keystones. So we got the pork, the chicken, the beef, hamburger, chicken breast, ham. I like Spam. And these are just some examples, you know, so like lots of tuna and crab meat and shrimp and sardines and Vienna sausages and did I say stew? Sausage gravy, corned beef hash, clams back there, pink salmon. There's all kinds of different protein options that you can have. You just got to use your imagination, buy a little at a time, start stocking it up, and then start using it so that when the power does go out, you can use it. You know what you're doing. You're not trying to figure it out then. And I already hear Kyle telling me, yeah, but you're going to run out of propane eventually. You're right, Kyle. Eventually I will run out of propane, and I'll run out of charcoal. I'll run out of gasoline. We won't have a generator or portable heater. And all this will run out because a comet struck the planet, or a supervolcano blew up, or an EMP took out the grid, or a nuclear blast 5 miles from us just annihilated us. Kyle, we prep for what we can, and we do what we can with what we got, the resources that we have available and that we've prepped for. So I'm not prepping for the end of the world. A 2-week, 3-week, even a month-long power outage, we're good to go. We're not going to run out in the woods and live out there for 2.5 years waiting for society to rebuild itself, and we're not going to bunker in a backyard. But we are prepared for the more likely events. Sorry, I needed to address those comments before they get here, so hopefully we'll avoid getting a bunch of those. This looks good. It's all done. It's all heated up, and it just looks amazing. I haven't tried it yet, but I will, and I'll put this into pictures This will take up 3 large pitchers. We'll close it up, put it in the refrigerator. I'll put it in my thermos. My wife would take hers in her thermos, and we've got lunches and dinners for the better part of this week. Or I do stuff like I did last weekend and do this 6 times, or actually 3 times because we did 2 at a time, but 6 stock pots, and we just go crazy canning, and we just canned every bit of it. So there we go. By the way, you can can on this Camp Chef as well. All right, that's it. Next step survival. Brian Hawkins. We'll see you out.